Crossroads, end of Act 2. Despite many victories at the front, tensions in the Imperial Army are rising. An unexpected amount of greenskin raiders and sudden appearance of the hostile undead has raised many questions. Some think it's lunacy to keep pushing forward against demons with raiders and new threat appearing right behind them. Others think it's foolish to give up momentum against the demons. And lastly, some no longer know who to trust. Meanwhile, the orcs are launching their invasion as another force is sent to reinforce Sasragarn and Gorfsag and saving Vanessa from the Knights of Combe. And then there is, of course, still the Watcher Arkain. I hate this mission. It's frozen. I hate this mission. I can't say it enough. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Don't worry, I am going back to the previous mission, and then I'm restarting it, and I'm going human. Because let's see how the human one plays out. I've no real interest in trying orc. Though I suppose there are some new units. There's some interest over there, but really nothing too sexy. The sea drakes seem interesting at the very least. Humans.
Command me.
Oh, you're alive again? Adele. Mark of Chaos. So instead of Ice Storm, she gets this. You can revive him if he dies. Also brought more soldiers to the Garzara to support you. 3 of them at the altar of emperors. Gazari. Critical strike, defend. May only have 3.
Yes, my lord.
Where's our allies?
Let me face the peril.
Yeah, Garden gives his trust lieutenants, sure they won't fail him. They say everyone who bears one would rather die than betray the cruel general.
For my people. What do you need? What would you ask of me? It shall be done. For my people. For honor. For my people. It shall be done.
Okay, yeah, this is playing out differently.
Ready for action.
Tundra's presence. Chance to deal additional damage and stun units. Toxic Breath. Increase attack damage to Sea Drakes and give them Toxic Breath, an additional poison effect to Sea Drake's attack. Gives Dragoons a Dragon Authority ability. Gives Dragoons a chance of dealing area effect damage on their attacks. Okay. Let's restart. The undead have the advantage in starting on 3 bases. And they don't really need to worry about defense. They just have to worry about enemy. Like, there's prey over there. Hunt. And the occasional slap back. It's nothing like a normal mission. Because the orcs and the humans are focused too much on each other. And they say if 4 forces enter the battlefield waiting for the right chance, but they never take a chance. So...
What?
just don't have to worry about it.
The restless dead will await face the peril.
one.
What is it?
Shipyards, no.
Ready to work.
Get down a workshop. But we're going to be using barracks a lot. It's going to be like we're playing Terran. In a sense, we are.
It shall be done.
Sea Raiders.
At your call.
This is weird to me. Like, this is meant to be the true story. So there shouldn't be any, like, you know. This is meant to be the true story of Arkain. So, like, side quests don't matter. Whatever choices you make, like, there's a single linear, like, route through. Maybe how you go about playing it, there's the differences there, but, you know, the meat of it, it's the same. But there's variances here that aren't in the other one. Like, I'm not seeing the Knights of Combe here. I'm not seeing the Dragon Division having a separate base. In fact, the map here is a bit shorter. The map here as a whole seems a bit smaller. And the orcs are trying to guard our gold mine over here. You know, there are some differences between the missions. And that's a bit obnoxious to me, really. These are open already. Is there an orc force in there?
At your call.
Attack. Let's clear off our expansions.
More lumber is required.
Typo. They put down ours twice.
Job done. Job done.
I've lost a troop.
For honor. As you wish.
Tis. Okay. So the path's open, and it's just the Morocco stand there.
Ready to work.
Okay, on 7, go to Seabright. Fire Hydra, heavy ranged siege unit. Learn amphibious heritage. Increases the hit point regeneration rate of fire hydras. I'm not sure what that has to do with them being amphibious. I was expecting them to be able to suddenly be able to swim in water. You know, just kind of realizing that.
Ready to work. Job's done.
Cancel 1. Move back. Oh, and we also don't have that gigantic navy of previous. All the orcs do. Right. Frog.
More work.
Okay, and move back. bad.
What would you ask of me?
25% chance that an attack will deal 60 damage to nearby units.
Our town is under siege. What would you ask of me?
Market Chaos. Giant Skeleton.
Absolutely.
Eh.
Our forces are under attack. Research. Job done. Job done. Job done.
Thunderous Presence.
Job done. Job done. Job done.
Okay. Sending out 5, but I'm not really sure if 5 are needed.
Ready to work.
Gotta be honest with you, I really don't care to replay this mission again.
Ready to work. More lumber is required. Ready to work.
Additional damage and stun enemies.
Upgrade complete. Ready to work. Ready to work.
Tower ready? Well, starting.
Research at your call. As you wish. For my people.
1, 2. Yeah, I've seen the units here. I'm actually kind of inclined towards leaving it here. Quit mission. Custom campaign. True story. Sure. Hard. Six. They're up to Act 7 now. I need to update this. Shouldn't be an issue. Crossroads. I can't believe I finally got past goddamn Rohindar. I'm surprised I got past him. It was such a ball buster before. I cannot believe that General Cleveland decided to halt his advance just to reorganize the army, making real progress. Forces are within sight of. Even if the recent news had not caused instability within the ranks of our forces, running out of supplies. Demons probably knew that and were just waiting for an opportunity to cut him off and starve him and his forces out. I understand that you two are friends, General Greymore, but General Cleveland should have taken more supplies to begin with. I will admit that I would not allow this to happen, but Exactly. General Cleveland did allow us to happen. He's brought us many victories, so I'm not arguing against that. He's taking more advice from more skilled generals like you, General Greymore. That became obvious the moment he chose that damn dead mountain as the line of defense. His choice regarding the line of defense is rather questionable, I agree. Then there is Bloodclaw. I find it rather intriguing that as soon as he started to legitimize necromancy, forces of undead appear out of nowhere, attacking our fleets. There are rumors that the undead are actually the ones who destroyed our ships rather than the demon slaves. I wonder if the newly acquired necromancers that are now everywhere within our ranks have anything to do with it. I've not heard of those rumors as of yet. Me neither. Me neither, but if they hold any truth. General Greymore, Lord Harmos, I bring urgent news from General Bloodclaw. He requires immediate assistance from you and your forces for his current mission. He's asking you to depart at once. Now, hold there, soldier. What kind of mission is he talking about? What makes him think he can order us around? Where is this mission anyway? Can I disclose any information regarding the mission? It is classified. Besides, I've been assigned to deliver a message to General Greymore, not you. You and your general should learn to show some respect, soldier. First Bloodclaw takes half of Cleveland's forces for himself. Then the mage girl Dow, despite him being assigned to General Greymore, disappears only to later reappear out of nowhere with Salmar to support Admiral Seabright, without anyone knowing anything about the reason for it. And now... General Bloodclaw's actions are authorized by him for himself, so surely you will not question the orders of the Imperial Throne. General Bloodclaw claims to act on behalf of the Emperor. Not sure if that is so true. Rodan is far from here. It's difficult for us to be certain. I'll inform General Bloodclaw about your doubts, or Genesis. Rest assured I will. Still, I've been sent here for General Greymore and Lord Harmos. It is their reply that matters. I'm sure General Greymore is not going to let someone like that tyrant Bloodclaw order him around. Scouts report that a high-ranking leader of the demons has slipped past their defenses and is hiding not far from here. Rather than go on some secret mission that might as well be a trap, I'm sure that General Greymore would like to join me against this creature. I would sure like to assist you, Lord Genesis. What about you, General Greymore? Want to join us? Thank you, Lord Genesis. It will be an honor to fight alongside a hero the last 4 centuries yourself. Still, General Bloodclaw has requested the assistance of my forces. As far as I'm aware, his actions have the blessing of the Emperor, no matter how questionable they may or may not be. I'll accompany his emissary. I wish you good luck on your hunt, however. I'll go with General Greymore. Every distraction from this mess of situation is most welcome. I'm sure you're more than capable of dealing with this demon on your own, Lord Genesis. So be it then. What's the meaning of this, Lord Genesis? I'm afraid that Bloodclaw's deception tactics just earned him an ally who has no idea that he might have chosen the wrong side. Who knows how many more have been deceived. We could try to stop them and tell Greymore everything. No, General Greymore has made his choice. It is too late now. Ready your forces, Sir Larry. Despite Greymore's and Harmos' decision, still a high-ranking demon that needs to be slain. Of course, Lord Genesis. Are you coming, Derek? Sir, are you sure that Genesis is trustworthy? Of course. I'm going to consider that he's not. He's a veteran, a hero. If anyone is trustworthy, then he is. As you say, sir. For those who played the previous things, Derek has great insight. This is the girl who's working with the orcs, General Bloodclaw. As you can imagine, I was surprised to learn that one of her kind was aiding these aberrations. I've given orders not to harm her until you're able to see her yourself. A traitor to our kind. That in itself is nothing special. But usually traitors join the demons or go rogue on their own, but the orcs? Intriguing. Stupid Imperial, I'm neither a traitor nor one of your kind. Never known any life but the one I've had with the orcs. So the orcs at the very least taught her how to speak. Your arrogance will be your downfall, Imperial. That Breeze Khan will come and free me, and they will make you pay for capturing one of their warriors. Arrogance. I'm really surprised the orcs even bothered to treat you well. It is nothing that I would expect from the raiders of the Debris clan. You know my clan. Do you really think that the rise of your clan will remain unnoticed? You would underestimate the intelligence network of the Empire. All your intelligence won't save you once. Spare me the pathetic threats of your greenskin overlords, girl. You're not one of them, no matter how much you seem to think otherwise. And I'll never see anything in you but an asset that will... You know nothing about the orcs, Imperial. They might be more savage than humans and more brutal, but they are honest, unlike your kind. Use intrigues and manipulations to get what you want. Not entirely wrong. Entirely. While infiltrating your lands, I've seen that the humans who are kind-hearted and good. Then there are others like you. The ones who walk over bodies to reach their goals and use oppression to bind others to their will. You're no better than the orcs. Mind your tone, girl, or I will. I'm the only reason you're still alive, girl. Do you even know where you are? This is Castle Combe, home of the Knights of Combe. Every member of this order has made an oath to protect the kingdoms from all threats. Especially the orcs. Their ancestors bled to throw your people, as you call them, back onto their islands. Someone like you, a human willingly working with the orcs, would have been tortured to death if I had not shown interest in meeting you. Then why did you want to meet me? To see if I could be an asset to you like you believe I am to the orcs? Yes. As you can see, the orcs are not the only ones who can be direct and honest about such things. You underestimate your own race. You're not going to use me against my people, Imperial. I'm staying with the orcs no matter what you do. We'll see about that. I'm going to give you some time to reconsider. Don't come to realize on your own where your allegiances should lie, well, it'll come around one way or another. Might be a limit to the amount of curses he can throw around. I want you to keep her isolated. Don't let her see any other prisoners. There's only one more prisoner in the castle at the moment, General Bloodclaw. The one that will like you to either take with you or give us permission to execute. Another prisoner. Unless you wish to incur the wrath of the Wolf Regiment, I'd recommend leaving that prisoner be, Grandmaster. Wolf Regiment. I have important matters to attend to in the Pearl of War. Burrow will visit you in 2 weeks and take care of this girl. I entrust you with keeping her safe from your men, preventing the Greenskins from rescuing her. You have my word, General Broadclaw. No orc shall enter this castle and leave alive. That's a comb. Will eliminate every single one of them. I wish we were going on to that mission. We've received word from Khazardaticus. The forces he sent to pursue Argot are following the human ship. They're on the way to the Shade Island. Argot's betrayal is no surprise, neither is the unification of the orcs. However, it happened sooner than we had thought. Indeed. Well, still, while this is concerning requires certain readjustments, there's no reason to be alarmed. In the end, it will not matter much. I could hunt Argot and bring an end to him before it causes any more harm. Argot will not allow himself to be captured that easily. A presence required elsewhere, Crom. Argot could be a threat to your plans, Master. At least he will think so. I'm only concerned that he's managed to escape my sight. I cannot see him anywhere. Someone or something must be hiding him. But if nothing was possible to hide from your sight, what manner of being could have done this? His true master? Most likely. I still expect that Argot will lead us to this master, in time. Maybe even sooner now. He's not our priority at the moment. For the time being, we'll continue to watch and interfere when necessary. Act 3, Chapter 1, Terror of Old. The emissary led Blen into the forest once known as the Royal Pearl of War, the most beautiful forest in the kingdom. Now, however, the forest is a rotten place. Most of the inhabitants fall sick due to an unknown infection, dying or becoming insane. And here in this terrible forest lies Gardan's camp, and another, even darker forest lurks deep in the forest. I dread doing the boss here. I was hoping I'd have more time before this, you know? Really come right in. Greetings, soldier. I'm well aware of your identity, General Greymore and Lord Harmos. On behalf of General Bloodclaw, I thank you for coming here. Your assistance is greatly appreciated. Time is of the essence. Agreed. Well then, where is General Bloodclaw? The General will welcome you shortly. He is occupied at the moment. It should only take a few minutes. I hope so. We didn't travel into this corrupted swamp to stand around in its mud for a couple of hours. What happened here anyway? Purple War used to be the most beautiful forest of the entire kingdom. The forest has been affected. General will tell you more. Woof. Good boy. First in the fortress, now here. We've grown quite fond of Zed lately, Aveen. Did you grow tired of your birds? I treat all animals the same, as you are well aware of, Terra. They are honest, and if you treat them well, loyal and friendly. I would choose the company of an animal over a human companion any day. Come now, Aveen. You didn't just come here to pet Zed. What do you really want? You have to return. My birds bring word that our enemies are on the move. Your forces are needed at the front, not in the middle of a corrupted forest. Solor will never admit it, but he needs you. I will return soon, but I have to finish this mission first. Tell me, Taro, does the Emperor know what you're doing here? Or what you were doing prior to your little meeting with the elves at the Darren outpost? He knows all that he needs to know, Aveen. Very well then. I shall leave you to your device and try to prevent the army from falling apart. Just one thing. Stay alive, Taro. If I have to come back to carry a corpse out of this corrupted place, you'll never hear the end of it. Work? You too, Zed. Take care of my Taro. Oh, greetings, General Greymore, Lord Harmos. Greetings, General Avir. A pleasure to meet you. I have to leave, General Greymore. Important business. I'm sure you understand. Of course. Good travels, General Avir. What was that? General Avir is not exactly a people person. Seems to get along quite well with my friend Solor, but seems to hold something against me. I'm not sure why. General is expecting you. Don't keep him waiting. I have to admit, I have my doubts that you really come, even after my soldiers informed me about your decision. I understand that Genetists didn't want you to help me. They wanted me to join him and Larrick instead. I have no doubts that they can deal with some demonic leader without me. I'm not surprised they tried to convince you otherwise. No doubt that my suspicions regarding him are true. It's about time you told us why you called for us, General Bloodclaw. What is going on in this forest? As you might have already noticed, the former Pearl of War seems to be infected. The creatures here mutated and turned insane, not to mention the sick forest itself. Take a look yourselves. Demons and forest creatures, I'm not surprised, but undead. God, it's a melee. They're here as well, though. First General Admiral Seabright's fleet. Whoever created this army of the living dead must have had much time to prepare it in secret, and they're attacking not only us and the orcs, but the demons as well. Another party revealed itself, and we don't know much about them yet. Lord Harmos, have the kingdoms ever faced anything like this? Not that I know of, no. I've ever sent word to my order asking them to search through the archives for any form of information regarding this. Somehow, I doubt they'll find anything. So, they are responsible for the infection of forest, then? I think the same. If it wasn't for the fact that when the undead arrived, for us was already the mess it is now. I think it's unlikely that they're responsible. Possible, yes, but still unlikely. In that case, I suggest we go down there and inspect the forest ourselves. We don't have the undead coming out of nowhere and the orc raiders underway. We don't need yet another enemy appearing behind our front lines. I agree. We should get moving. We shall. The bulk of the Iron Fist will remain here and secure the area. Let's move out. Macro mission with a boss, and a bloody hard one at that. Cursed Bolt. Remember, a soldier of the Grey Guard. 60. Okay, that'll be vital.
I am here.
Brr, brr.
Well?
Okay. Iron Fist. So many overseers.
Do not fear.
Can't oversee any harder.
You require my assistance?
We didn't have Zed previously, but I question how much Zed can add to it. Let's not stack it on Hoyora. Oh, well, we don't need to worry, we don't have access to that. Although Born was elevated to nobility, once Bland had proven his skill and more importantly his loyalty, he and his family were elevated, rewarded with the ability to found a new noble bloodline. The sword Grey Fang was forged and given to Bland to be an heirloom of his family.
Do not fear.
Banisher. Heal, disenchant, healing wave. Raise dead, unholy frenzy, cripple.
Say the word. Yes, my lord, sire.
Yes, my friend.
What does the shadow will?
Dark Warrior. Dark Steel Goal. Ooh. Sexy.
Orders. Say the word. Yes, my lord. Say the word.
The restless dead.
Only these of Dark Warrior, sadly.
The light is with us.
No.
I am here.
Drop you,
My
get you in.
patience has ended. For the light. Very wise. What does the shadow will? Do not fear.
Bulk of the Iron Force are just the Iron Force are just the Iron Fist is just chilling around here.
For the light.
Suppose it provides, in a sense, in a theory,
The light is
Restless dead.
in theory, a safe place to pull back
for
to.
the light.
Demon scum, kill them all. Like in theory, it provides a safe place to pull back too, but that's not really an issue in this.
Very
What
wise.
does the shadow
I just wish I had the fucking soldiers here to assist me.
Do not fear.
Like if I had all that move out, we could just ravage even the final boss here. I suppose the melee units would eventually, render themselves worthless, but just like there's only so much room around the boss. But still. Actually, I'm gonna leave this here. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you join me again soon. It's now 4 AM, so I'm calling this here. I hope you've enjoyed. If there's anyone, tell me, please let me know in the comment section below, but do include a timestamp. That will be appreciated. Till then. You want to know the fun part, folks? Not too long, we're gonna have to do this mission again. Yeah. Gonna have to do this a second time. And the boss is even worse there. Oh, and I got through it by using the charm ability in the second Undead book. They removed that in the true story. It's deactivated for that mission. Fun! So, yeah. Fun.